She's one of 5 celebrity sisters on WeTV's hit series, Braxton Family Values.
And now she's ready to heat up the charts with her new solo album, Crash and Burn.
Oh.
Traci Braxton, welcome to Arise 360.
Thank you for having me.
Traci, look at you.
Yes,
Serving the bread. I like
girls,
it.
fire.
Fire. Well, speaking of fire, your album's called Crash and Burn.
Yes.
That's a very provocative title. Explain.
But that's not why it's called Crash and Burn. Okay? Yes, the motorcycle's on there, but doesn't mean I'm going to crash it and burn it out.
Oh, good.
But Crash and Burn means to me, on my song on the album, it meant to me life difficulties and my choices of life.
Okay.
And it says on there, if I fall, then let me fall.
Okay.
Even if I crash and burn. It's talking about, this is my life.
Right.
And you have parents and your significant other always tell you, no, no, don't follow that yet. Do this now. And they try to make decisions in your life. So this is my life. So if I crash and burn, just let me fall.
Now, has that specifically happened to you on certain situations that they got in the way of your dreams?
Since I didn't sign with the other sisters and I was pregnant and I made these life choices, my life choices, I was very bitter and angry for a long time.
About?
I wasn't able to sing with my sisters because I was pregnant. And, and I felt like, wow, I got this disconnect from them. It was like, okay, I'm missing a limb. I've been with my sisters all my life.
Yeah.
And so, even when I got older, I tried to pursue a singing career, and it never happened because everybody was like, well, you're not Tony. Can you sound like Tony? We need you to sound more like Tony. But no, I'm Traci. I have my own distinct sound. So I was like, if you don't want me, okay, it's going to come.
Was that frustrating for you, having to
really
live in
was.
your sister's shadow in that way?
It was frustrating, but all my life, going through junior high and high school, I'm Tony's little sister. So I was always, that's Tony's sister. That's Tony's little sister. So, it takes a while to crack open your own egg and have your own identity. And I'm loving it right now.
Yeah.
Well, your sister, Toni Braxton, has won several Grammys. Did she give you any advice on making this album?
Oh, yes, she did.
Like what?
She even told me, take things out and don't add this, Traci. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was brutally honest.
She was brutally honest.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
What was that like, having her be brutally honest with you about your music? Because, music is a very personal thing.
It is. But, when she was telling me some criticism, and it was positive and negatives. And I was like, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. And then I had to sit there and was like, you know what? Yes, she does. She's the one with the 6-time Grammy winner. So, that's what I want to be.
Well, despite
when I grow up.
Despite the title of the album, Crash and Burn, there are actually a lot of smooth ballads on this album.
Yes.
So what else can we expect?
Oh, wow. You can expect a duet with Raheem DeVaughn. Me and Raheem DeVaughn. So, he is a Grammy nominee and everything. So, I'm like, yes, I got these wonderful people.
Yeah, you're in the right company.
Tank wrote a song on the album, and I have my brother that wrote a song on the album.
Wait, there's a brother?
I have a brother. He's next to Tony.
Really?
Yes.
Who knew?
Girl.
We always hear about the sisters. There's a brother,
yes,
too.
we have a brother, and my God, can this boy sing and write.
Is
Oh,
that right?
oh my God. He's like a Nat King Cole, Luther Vandross. I'm like, he's phenomenal.
Can we talk about your hit show?
Yes.
Did you have any idea that it would take off in this way and essentially allow each of the sisters to have their own platforms and their distinct personalities? I mean, talk about breaking out of your egg and defining yourself.
Chad. When I say break out my egg, it's like an Easter egg. And you crack that thing, I'm like, yes, now I get the treat. So, I am so glad that, we pressed forward to do the Braxton Family Value. And, it shows a lot of maturity in each and every last one of us. You saw me kind of quiet, laid back. I like to observe things. And once I observe it and feel my way, girl, I let loose.
Yeah, you sure do.
Yeah, everybody lets loose.
Yeah. And you were very open and honest about the difficulties in your marriage.
Yes,
We've seen the journey. It has not been easy.
No.
Your spouse has cheated.
Yeah.
You've spoken about that. You've had your own infidelities.
Yes,
You've
I
spoken
did.
about that.
And I want it back.
And you
It wasn't worth it.
it wasn't worth
No.
it. Well, tell us.
I want it back.
If you had to do it all over again,
if
you
I had to
wouldn't
do it all over again, I wouldn't have done it.
Really?
Well, why did you do it in the first place?
Because I was getting back at him.
An eye for an eye type of thing.
Yes, it was, and it was an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, and it was miserable.
So how long did it take you to figure out it was miserable? Right after it happened, or did you
like right after it happened, you know, and I was like, that wasn't even worth it. I want it back.
You didn't feel better about it.
No,
So
no.
once you got the revenge sex out of the way, how do you circle back to a place where you and your husband are trying to work things out?
I realized, you know, after I thought I was getting back at him, I really love him. And, you know, when you're married for a long time and you have this significant other, yeah, we're going to fall by the wayside. We're human. Somebody gonna lie one day. You know, having a spouse. Somebody's gonna lie one day, like you buy something, you hide it, or, you know, I'm going out with the fellas, but actually you went to the game and you're gonna see your tail up on TV because you at the game. So, you know, I had to really trust him. And by being on marriage boot camp, I said, okay, I have something still on my chest. I'm so upset. I'm still upset about him cheating on me. In the beginning of our marriage, I still have that weight on my shoulders because I was always asking questions, like being puzzled, just looking at him like, do he look like he doing something? Should I punch him in the face now and say, just in case if you did something?
Oh.
So, yeah.
Just in case you did something
right.
like that.
I was very upset. I was still holding this grudge.
So how did you get over that anger?
Being on marriage
did you
boot camp,
punch him in the face?
I didn't. I wanted to.
Okay.
I wanted to do like a Jody thing. I ain't you, Jody. But it didn't. It didn't work. That way.
Oh, okay. So what did work? Please help us.
Our communication skills. It showed us the communication skills. Talk about your feelings. Never hold them inside. And as you see on Braxton Family Values, we just letting loose our feelings. We never said anything. We never, you know, confronted the issue. We always walked away from it and was like, oh, okay, all right, everything all peachy and rosy. But actually, it's not, because you still harboring that beast inside you.
Yeah.
But most people, you know, work out their situations in private in their home. Why was it important for you to let the world in on your personal situation?
Because y'all going through the same thing. That's why.
Not me personally, but people in the world.
People
I am? Let me find out, okay?
Everyone goes through the same identical things in life, and people are so afraid and so scared to be this covered wagon and keep it to themselves, and you're not helping anybody else. You know, why not share it?
So how are you all doing now? How's your marriage now?
Oh, it's good. I love kissing him in the mouth. He's a great kisser, too.
TMI. No, she's in the mouth.
I really do, and I love dating my husband.
That's great. You
so
even
nice.
call it dating.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I date him now.
You date him now. All right. So actually, do you listen to your own music when you're doing more than kissing him in the mouth?
No, no.
Okay, well, speaking of music, we've been waiting 4 seasons for the sisters to record an album. Are you all going to get in the studio and record something?
Your guess is good as mine. I'm telling you, it's almost like having a speech impediment with them. I'm telling you, it's like
Well, what's the problem? Who doesn't want to do it?
Tamar.
Tamar is busy right now.
She's doing her own thing.
She's doing her own thing, and plus she's in the studio again for her next album coming out. So, you know, it's a hassle.
Okay. Well, when can we get your album?
Yeah.
Ah, you can get my album.
Crash and
October
burn.
7th.
October 7th.
Yay.
We can't wait. It is hot.
It's a
Make
long
sure you
time
pick
coming,
it
honey.
up. Well, it's well worth the wait.
Yes.
It is. And
Thank
you
you
look
so
hot
much.
on that
Thank
cover,
you.
girl.
Yes.
See, I could kiss my own self in the mouth.
Oh, hi.
All right. And on that note, thank you so much for being here. You're watching Arise Entertainment 360.